All right, so you know how much I love to travel, right? And you've been talking about planning a trip to Florida.
Yeah, I'm thinking beaches, sunshine, the whole deal.
Exactly, the whole Florida experience. And when you mentioned nightlife, it got me thinking because, well, I came across this rising artist, All Day Witit.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the name.
Yeah, and he's really tapping into that Florida vibe.
Interesting. Like, how so?
Well, we've got a couple things to look at. First, his song, it's called Florida Nightlife. It's on YouTube. And then there's all this promotional stuff about his plans. Seems like he's trying to, really make a name for himself down there.
Makes sense. Florida's got that whole party scene, right? Beaches, clubs, it's kind of built into the brand.
Totally. And what's cool is that he's not just, singing about it. He's using it, building a whole strategy around it.
Oh, now that's what I call a deep dive.
Right? Let's jump in. I think to get us started, we need to hear this song, just a little taste of Florida nightlife. Okay, so tell me that doesn't make you want to hit the dance floor.
I mean, it's definitely got that energy. That beat is catchy.
Super catchy, right. And I don't know if you noticed, but he mentions all these places. Jacksonville, Orlando. He even shouts out downtown Westgate Resort.
Westgate Resort, that's interesting. That's not just a club, that's a whole vacation destination.
You're right. I didn't even think of it like that. And then he goes on to Hollywood, Miami. He's hitting all the spots.
He's painting a picture of the whole Florida experience, for sure.
And it's not just the places, it's the vibe, too. He's got lines about making the splash, doing everything on the dash. It's all about that excitement, that feeling of being on the go.
Totally. He's living that fast-paced Florida life, and the music just reflects it.
And that energy, it carries over into how he's promoting himself. His whole strategy, it's all about movement, being everywhere, making a statement.
Almost like the song is a blueprint for his career.
Well, that's a great point. Okay, so let's look closer at how he's promoting himself. Live performances, music video shoots, partnering with businesses, it's all there. And his numbers are pretty impressive. 24 million plus streams in 2024. And get this, 48 million plus in previous years.
Whoa. Okay, so think of it this way. Every stream is like a little cha-ching, money in the bank. And with millions of streams, well, that bank is getting pretty full.
That's a lot of cha-chings. No wonder he's got Mastermind DJs and Mastermind Management on board.
Exactly. They're serious about pushing him forward, and their message is loud and clear. Book him now before he blows up. It's smart, really. Venues get an up-and-coming act. He gets more exposure. Win-win.
It does seem like a good strategy, but do you think focusing so much on Florida, could that be limiting? I mean, what about reaching a wider audience?
That's the million-dollar question. It's a balancing act for sure. Building a strong regional identity can be huge, a real springboard, but it can also make it harder to break out nationally. It'll be really interesting to see how he navigates that.
Definitely. Now, we've talked a lot about the business side, but what about the music itself? Does it really capture that Florida nightlife vibe?
I think so. It's got that energy, the heavy beats, and the lyrics. They're super repetitive. They get stuck in your head. It's definitely music made for dancing and having a good time, which fits the whole Florida scene, right?
It does. And it feels like he's doing more than just making music. He's building a whole brand, a movement around this Florida experience.
Yeah, it's smart. He's connecting the music, the location, and the business strategy all together.
Really fascinating stuff. So to sum it all up, All Day Witit, he's giving us a glimpse into the energy and excitement of Florida nightlife through his music and through his savvy business moves.
It really makes you think, right? Could he be the next big name everyone associates with Florida nightlife? Will his music become the soundtrack to everyone's Florida vacations? Will that regional focus be his trademark, or will it hold him back? Lots to ponder.
Lots to ponder indeed. And for everyone listening, I definitely recommend checking out his music. See for yourself if this is the sound of your next Florida adventure.
Yeah, give it a listen. You might just get inspired for your trip.
All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Florida nightlife, All Day Witit style.
Absolutely. Until next time.
See ya.
Bye.
If your venue needs a buzz, All Day Witit is the spark. Book now and join the Florida Nightlife Tour. All Day Witit is the name you'll be hearing everywhere. With over 24 million streams in 2024 alone, this rising star is unstoppable. And now he's bringing his high-energy performances to Florida, teaming up with Mastermind DJs and Mastermind Management. Here's why you don't want to miss out. Imagine your venue packed, the crowd hyped, and a killer music video being filmed right there. His track, Florida Nightlife, is set to be the anthem, promoted for years to come. Booking All Day Witit means massive exposure for your venue. Get in early with an artist destined for superstardom and watch your credibility soar. This tour is going to light up the Florida nightlife scene, and you want your venue to be at the center of it all. Spots are filling up fast. Don't miss your chance to be part of this explosive journey. Secure your date now before it's too late.